Ever found yourself scrolling through endless lists of banks, wondering if you could just open an account right now, from your couch, without even reaching for your wallet? You're not alone. The digital age has transformed so much of our lives, from how we shop to how we connect, and naturally, it's changing how we bank too. The idea of brick-and-mortar visits, long queues, and hefty initial deposits can feel like relics of the past. So, the burning question on many minds today is, can you actually open a Patriot bank account online with absolutely no money? Patriot Bank, like many financial institutions in today's landscape, has embraced the convenience of online banking. Their website boasts a user-friendly interface and a range of account options. This naturally leads us to wonder if their online accessibility extends to opening an account without an initial deposit. Let's delve into the world of online account opening. Generally, banks have streamlined their processes to attract tech-savvy customers. Opening an account online typically involves filling out an application form, providing personal information like your name, address, date of birth, and social security number, or equivalent identification number. You'll likely need to verify your identity, which can sometimes involve uploading a copy of your driver's license or passport. The entire process is designed to be relatively quick and hassle-free, often taking just a few minutes. However, the crucial part of your question revolves around the no-money aspect. Traditionally, opening a bank account, whether online or in person, often requires an initial deposit. This deposit serves to activate the account and establishes a starting balance. The amount of this initial deposit can vary significantly depending on the type of account and the bank's policies. Some banks might have minimum opening deposit requirements ranging from a few dollars to hundreds or even thousands for premium accounts. So, where does Patriot Bank stand on this? To get a precise answer, the most reliable source of information is always Patriot Bank's official website. Navigating to their Open an Account or Checking Accounts section will likely provide details about the requirements for each specific account type they offer. Look for frequently asked questions, FAQs, or specific mentions of initial deposit amounts. While we can't access Patriot Bank's real-time policies at this moment, we can explore general trends and possibilities within the banking industry regarding online account opening with no initial deposit. It's not entirely unheard of for banks to offer accounts with a $0 initial deposit requirement, especially for certain types of accounts or during promotional periods. These might include basic checking accounts designed for everyday use or student accounts aimed at younger demographics. The rationale behind waiving the initial deposit can be twofold: to attract new customers and to make banking more accessible. However, even if an initial deposit isn't strictly required to open the account, it's important to consider how the account will function without any funds. For instance, if you're opening a checking account with the intention of using a debit card or writing checks, you'll eventually need to deposit money into the account to cover those transactions. Without a balance, transactions could be declined, potentially leading to fees for insufficient funds. Furthermore, some accounts might have certain features or benefits that are only activated once a minimum balance is maintained or a certain amount is deposited within a specific time frame. These details are usually outlined in the account's terms and conditions. Therefore, even if Patriot Bank allows you to open an account online with no initial deposit, it's crucial to understand the implications of starting with a zero balance and whether there are any subsequent deposit requirements to fully utilize the account's features or avoid potential fees. Let's consider the different types of accounts Patriot Bank might offer and how initial deposit requirements might vary. Checking accounts. These are typically designed for everyday transactions. While some basic checking accounts might have low or no initial deposit requirements, others, especially those with premium features or interest-bearing options, might require a minimum opening deposit. Savings accounts. Savings accounts are primarily for storing money and earning interest. Historically, many savings accounts have had minimum opening deposit requirements to encourage a commitment to saving. However, with the rise of online-only banks and a focus on accessibility, some savings accounts might now have lower or no initial deposit requirements. Money market accounts. These accounts often offer higher interest rates than traditional savings accounts but may also come with higher minimum balance requirements and potentially higher initial deposit requirements. Certificates of deposit, CDs are time-based deposits that typically offer fixed interest rates. They almost always require a specific initial deposit amount that remains locked in for the duration of the term. Given the focus on online convenience, it's plausible that Patriot Bank offers at least some account options with a low or even $0 initial deposit requirement for online opening. However, this is not a guarantee, and it's essential to verify this information directly from their website. Here are some steps you can take to find the definitive answer on Patriot Bank's online account opening policy with no money. Visit Patriot Bank's official website. This should be your first and most reliable source of information. Look for sections like personal banking, checking accounts, savings accounts, or open an account. Browse account details. Click on the specific account types that interest you. The details page for each account should clearly state any minimum opening deposit requirements. Check the FAQs. Many banks have a frequently asked questions section that addresses common queries, including those related to account opening. Look for online account opening instructions. The steps involved in opening an account online should be clearly outlined. Pay attention to any mentions of funding the account during the application process. Contact customer support. If you can't find the information you need on the website, don't hesitate to contact Patriot Bank's customer support. You can usually find their contact information, phone number, email, or live chat on their website. Explain your specific question about opening an account online with no initial deposit. While contacting customer support might take a little extra time, it will provide you with the most accurate and up-to-date information. Banking policies can change, and what might have been true in the past might not be the case today. Let's consider some potential scenarios you might encounter. Scenario: $0 initial deposit allowed. Patriot Bank might offer a specific online checking or savings account that can be opened with no initial deposit. In this case, you could complete the online application and have the account opened without immediately transferring any funds. However, you would need to deposit funds later to start using the account. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.